Welcome to the Couple Days Late Review. I'm Jeff.
I'm Travis.
And today we reviewed R.I.P.D, or not Men in Black.
R.I.P.D, starring Ryan Reynolds, also has Jeff Bridges in the movie as the co-star. Mary Louise Parker is in the movie as well. And Kevin Bacon is in this movie. If you didn't realize that because he's never in any of the trailers, you were not the only one.
Kevin Bacon's totally in this movie. This movie is literally Men in Black meets Ghostbusters. Starring Ryan Reynolds, who is on the slope to becoming a dirty cop. Kevin Bacon actually plays his partner in the beginning of the movie, which I didn't even know Kevin Bacon was even in this movie.
Kevin Bacon is actually a dirty cop in this movie. Very dirty.
Pretty dirty. And then whenever he gets to the other side, he meets with Mary Louise Parker, who plays Proctor. We just call her Proctor.
The Proctor.
The Proctor. And she gives him the choice of facing judgment, which might not go his way because he was kind of becoming a dirty cop, or joining the R.I.P.D, which nets him 100 years hunting ghosts.
Because that's all you have to do, is to kill dead people, and then you're not going to go to hell.
You get a good word in for you, apparently. Then he meets his new partner, Jeff Bridges, who is like an 1800s cowboy.
It is essentially his character from True Grit. He gets to play again in the present day.
So now they're hunting ghosts, like the Ghostbusters. Apparently this movie is based off of a comic book. I have never heard of this comic book. Of course, whenever Men in Black came out, I had never heard of that comic book. If you liked Men in Black, you will probably like this movie because a lot of the same things are there.
If you're looking for something different than Men in Black, or maybe a completely original movie, this is not your choice.
This is a Men in Black clone. Roy Schiefer, call me Roy. There's not a lot to this movie. If you've seen Men in Black, it's almost the same thing.
It's Men in Black.
But with ghosts.
But with ghosts.
We're just going to keep repeating it because that's pretty much what this movie is now.
Yeah, it's an action movie, but it's not really the kind of movie you want to go for action. You want a movie with action, go to Pacific Rim, go to Iron Man, go to anything else that looks even mildly more interesting on an action front. This movie is more a comedy than anything.
Go see Pacific Rim.
Go see Pacific Rim.
If you are up in the arms, Pacific Rim or R.I.P.D. or any of the other movies that came out this week, go watch Pacific Rim.
If you've already seen Pacific Rim and you're not sure if you want to go see R.I.P.D., go see Pacific Rim.
What I liked about this movie, I loved the main characters. Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds are just really good. They're the only reason I went to see this movie in the first place. Because I love Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges.
The dynamic that the two characters have, Ryan Reynolds is constantly bouncing off of something that Jeff Bridges is saying, and that I think that is partial to the script, but there was probably a lot of play there that they gave him a lot of room for improvising. I like the same things as he did.
Dislikes about this movie, it's Men in Black meets Ghostbusters. We've said it a lot, but we're just going to keep saying it because it's pretty much that's all there is to it. If you've watched Men in Black, you've kind of seen R.I.P.D.
I mean, it's not that you dislike it, but if you were trying to go see an original movie, this is not the movie you're going to see. This is something you're going to see to have a good laugh, maybe enjoy it for a little bit, and then once you leave the theater, go talk about something else.
There was nothing really jaw-droppingly awesome about it. So final thoughts was, it was a fun movie, it was humorous, I enjoyed it. We paid about $5 to get into it. That would be about as much as I would spend on this movie. If you're on the ropes about this, go watch Pacific Rim. It's just a better movie.
So we watched R.I.P.D. That was our review. We're, not ecstatic about it, but it was a good movie.
We have no idea what we're watching next week. If nothing comes out next week, we'll watch a movie on Netflix or a DVD.
Next week, we'll be watching something and reviewing something.
Do the subscribe like?
No, because I think that's shallow.
Hey, subscribe and like, and then tell all your friends and everyone you work with about this channel.
Yeah, you person watching this, you're the only one right now. I'm good with that. I can make that into something.